I'm Nichole Berlie. It is Monday, February 20th. This is NewsNation Rush Hour, and we start with President Biden's historic trip to Ukraine. Making an unprecedented visit to an active war zone took months of planning, days of secrecy for the president to tour Kyiv alongside Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky 1 year into the war with Russia.
I thought it was critical that there not be any doubt, none whatsoever, about U.S. support for Ukraine in their war against a brutal attack by Russia.
Chief Washington correspondent Blake Berman is live for us at the White House. Blake, what more are we learning about this trip? It was incredibly secretive.
Yeah, the White House, Nichole, is describing this as historic, and it is certainly one way that you can put it. To give you just a bit of context here, this is the first time in modern history that the commander-in-chief has been on the ground in an active war zone without the presence of the U.S. military there in the arena. Let me give you just a little bit of how some of this played out within the last 72 hours or so. According to White House officials, this was planned for many months in the making, but it wasn't until Friday that the president gave the final go-ahead when he was personally presented the final security plans. The president then boarded a smaller military aircraft that had its shades rolled down around 4 o'clock Sunday morning. There were only 2 journalists allowed to travel with the president, normally 13, and those 2 journalists had to hand over their devices upon boarding that aircraft. The president landed in Poland Sunday evening, and you could say that's when things really got interesting, because after an hour-long drive through Poland, the president then boarded a train. Took 10 hours overnight on that train to get to Kyiv, and the president arrived around 8 o'clock Monday morning, local time, to meet with his Ukrainian counterpart. And with that, President Biden, the commander-in-chief, on the ground in a war zone without the backing of the U.S. military, with air raid sirens blaring from above. Now, just to underscore the unique nature of this visit, Nichole, White House officials say they made Russia aware of the visit just before it occurred for, quote-unquote, deconfliction purposes. And just to get into how secret this was, those 2 journalists who ended up traveling with President Biden, they were told about this, and they were told to look out for an email with details and future plans. And the subject line, Nichole, of that email was, quote, arrival for the golf tourney.
Yeah, a lot of people waking up this morning to very surprising news. Blake, President Biden, though, is now pledging more aid.
He is. Another $460 million in aid going to Ukraine as a result, or at least as an announcement to go along with this trip. This is the 32nd time that equipment from the Pentagon has been given to Ukraine in its fight against Russia. To sort of go through some of those items, the latest batch includes 155 million artillery rounds, 120 million mortar rounds, ammunition for rocket launchers, 4 air surveillance radars, and 4 Bradley infantry vehicles. This now brings U.S. aid up until this point to $114 billion. The public trip, Nichole, that the White House had been talking about openly and publicly is supposed to start tomorrow. The president will be in Poland meeting with the Polish leader there for a couple days. Of course, all of this marking the 1-year anniversary of Russia's invasion into Ukraine.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.